What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our best beginner's guide for the brand new RPG hero collecting game, Eternal Evolution. We have two batches that we're going to show off. The first batch is brand new codes that we got specifically for global launch. These ones are 100% going to work for new servers. And then on the other side of it, we have some old codes that were from the beta. Now, these may or may not still work on the new global servers. So just try them out. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. If they work, they work. If they don't, oh well. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over our wish list for summoning heroes, because as an RPG hero collecting game, it's all about the heroes. So we're gonna go over to our recruitment center. The only area that you have a wish list for is the advancement. So we're gonna go here, and this is our wish list. Now, these are my recommended heroes that I suggest you put in your wish list. These are pretty much some of the best elite characters you can get in the game. First up we have is Taylor the Tiger. This is one of my favorites. This guy right here, he is amazing for pretty much all content. In fact, after we're done this wish list, I'm going to show you a really amazing trick that you can do with him. He is a single target hunter damage dealer that specializes in putting out crit damage. Next up we have is Serena, pretty much the best support in the game currently. Next we have is Kane. This guy is absolutely one of the best AoE damage dealers. He is a new elite character that we just got. I've got him up to a legendary rarity, and he just nukes everything. The next one we have is Boar. This is a really strong tank, increasing his defense, and he also has a skill that lets him gain a shield. Finally, our last wishlist hero. There's a couple different choices you can have for this. The first one we have is Sorietta, I think is how you say this name. Very good energy damage dealer. You're going to be using Sorietta in one of the boss dungeons because it's pretty much one of the best characters for that boss dungeon. Another option you can also go with is this guy right here, Kaleza. This is a doppelganger. He goes ahead and he summons duplicates of himself. I really like this guy. He's absolutely so much fun to play with. And finally, if you are looking for an assassin, I'm gonna recommend the Apex Predator. This character has amazing back row hate. It dives the back line and just starts wreaking havoc on your enemy's support characters or anything. Whatever has the lowest defense, he targets immediately. All right, next up, I want to go over the difference between percentages, regular stats, and EX stats. I did a slightly more in-depth video on this. Feel free to go and check it out. Percentages will scale with your hero as they get stronger. The EX stats are considered extra stats. These numbers do not scale with any percentages. And then the regular numbers like this, just regular defense or regular attack, these do scale with percentages. So the regular stats are always better than the EX stats. However, the EX stats will have a higher number than the regular stats early game. So early game, you'll get like extra numbers for EX attack or EX defense, which is good early game. Once you start to get a lot of gear that has percentage rolls, you want to take this off because EX stats will not be applied to the percentage roll. Next up, we're going to head over to the perimeter and we're going to go over a boss battle and a really cool trick that you can do with Taylor the Tiger. We're going to head over to the Terradome. This is the special boss that requires you to pretty much only use melee heroes, because only way you're able to put damage on this boss is if your characters are inside that blue circle. So down below it has a bunch of recommended heroes that you can see. I'm kind of in the way. But one thing that you can do, which is really cool, is you can use Taylor the Tiger in this, even though he is a ranged damage dealer. The thing you need to do as soon as this starts is you need to click on auto, and we need to make sure we turn off auto for Taylor. Everyone else, we can have their auto combat on. That's completely fine. It doesn't matter. But we need to manually do Taylor's ultimate, because what his ultimate does is it actually lets him teleport or move to a new location. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using his ultimate to get inside that blue circle, so that way he's able to do damage. And you'll notice that when this happens, he always does the most damage. Check this out. We're going to drop down the damage bar so you can see the damage meter right here. And once his ultimate is filled up, we're going to just teleport him right into the blue circle, and you'll notice he'll go from being the lowest damage dealer instantly to the highest. All right, so here we go. You know, you see we got our teleportation. Now we can go ahead and drag this and drop this wherever we want. We want to make sure it at least lands in that blue circle. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put him right there. And now he's in the blue circle. Now watch the damage. He is going to just go right up the leaderboards. And look, he instantly is now our highest damage dealer for this. You definitely have to watch out for that ultimate from the boss though, because you'll see if he hits Taylor the Tiger, he pretty much one-shots him. Next up, we're gonna go over what is the best use for diamonds. The first thing you can do is go to the recruitment center and go to the basic summoning. Now this is the only banner that lets you use diamonds to summon for it. You take a look at the limited banners, you need the limited tickets. Advanced area, you need the advanced tickets, and friendship, obviously you need friendship tokens. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the top right corner and you're gonna notice that you have 3 of these per day. So right here, you have these 3 points of stamina each day. They reset at 5 a.m. server time. So you wanna make sure you use that all the time. But on top of that, you'll also have stamina supplements. Now these can be used for any of those 3 bosses, and you can buy a certain amount of these every day with your diamonds. So I come in here, I jack this up to the maximum amount, I go ahead and I buy it, and then I'll just go ahead and I'll farm up my gear. So I usually use these for the gear dungeon because I mean, gear, like I said, is the most important thing. Another thing to look out for when spending your diamonds is Fatty's Treasure. It is right here on the left corner, right above the store icon. Sometimes you will find some really good deals in this, and other times it's not worth it. So just make sure you check this out. It does refresh. Finally, another way to use your diamonds would just be through events. Currently, we have the Rise of Heroes Halloween event going on. So if we take a look and we click on our tickets in the top right corner, you'll notice we can use our diamonds to buy additional tickets. So this is another thing that you want to do all the time. There's a special item that you can get through the summoning shop with your pity system. And there's also other ways to get this material as well. But right here, it is called a gene hybrid. These are so valuable. You want to only use these when you are evolving your SSS heroes. So what that means is when you go ahead and you are trying to evolve one of your SSS heroes like this right here, we have Emma. You see how it's asking for a duplicate of her? Don't use your dupes just yet to evolve them. Use your gene hybrids just on the SSS elites. Regular elites, you can use their dupes on, but the SSS you want to use the gene hybrids on because you're going to get to a point where once you have them up to like almost a mythic rarity, they will no longer be able to accept gene hybrids as evolution when you need a dupe. You're actually going to truly need a duplicate of them. I will be live streaming on YouTube, so come and check me out. I might have a few extra coupon codes to give out from 10 a.m. Eastern to about 12 p.m. noon. I'll see y'all later. Peace.